Let's start the class in Virasana, seated position. If you want, you can use a yoga block to elevate your sitting bones. Or you can just simply sit in your easy pose, cross-leg position, Indian sit, or whichever you want to call it. Just sit upright, lengthen the spine, knees together, hips in neutral position, roll the shoulders back and down. We'll start off with some complete yoga breathing. Place one hand on your abdomen and the other on the center of the chest. Shoulders relax and your arms. Keep your head facing the front and lengthen your spine up. As you exhale, just draw your abdomen in. Then as you inhale, you expand your abdomen, then your lower ribs, and then your upper chest. As you exhale, you relax the upper chest, lower ribs, and then your abdomen. Try to do your breathing slow and smooth and relaxed. Breathing in from the bottom going up. Then as you exhale, emptying your upper lungs, middle lungs, and then your lower lungs. Just continue doing your breathing at your own pace, lengthening your inhalation and extending your exhalation. Feel your breath like the wave at the beach. As you inhale, feel the wave rising from the bottom, going up towards the shore. And as you exhale, feel your breath flattening back down to your abdomen. If you're comfortable with the breathing, you can simply lower your hands to your laps, palms facing up or down, and just continue with your complete yoga breath. Just focus on your mind, on your breath, being conscious of the movement. Let's do a few more breaths, then we'll do our mantra breath work, incorporating the mantra Gor Ra Anga with our breath. When we inhale, we say the mantra in our mind, and then as we exhale, we say it out loud with vibration from the throat. Mantra breathing has a very calming and relaxing effect on the mind as well as the body. We'll also incorporate arm movements with our mantra breathing. Now as you exhale, place your hands in prayer position. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, hands down, arms coming down from the sides. Then interlock your hands and fingers, palms facing up. Turn them up as you inhale, stretching up. Exhaling down. After this, we'll begin with our mantra breathing. Let's continue with this pattern. Inhaling up, say it in your mind, Gauranga. Then out loud, Gauranga. Inhaling back up. When you exhale, take it from the diaphragm. Let's do this a few more times. Inhaling up and stretch. Gauranga. Last one. Gauranga. One more energized breathing, stretching up and looking up. Exhale. Now remove the block from underneath your buttocks. Go into your child's pose. Extend your arms forward, head to the floor. You're gonna simply lift your head off the floor and hover it. Stretch, reaching your hands, your arms forward. And then go into your fingertips, lifting the palms off the floor. And then move your hands, or walk your hands rather, to the left side, keeping your chest facing the floor. Stretching sideways, feel the stretch on the right side of your body. Continue stretching, moving your hands away from your body as you bend to the left side. Back to the center, and then move to the right side. And stretch the left side of your torso. And then walk or extend your arms further away to increase the stretch. And back to the center. Extend your arms, lift your hips up, go into your tabletop position. Let's do some cat-cow stretches. As you exhale, you draw your abdomen in towards your spine, rounding your back, and as you inhale, you arch your back, open the chest, press the floor away from your body. And as you exhale, draw your abdomen in and inhale. Exhale again and inhale. Bring your toes under, sit back on your heels. Come to a kneeling position, hands on your hips. Then as you exhale, bend forward, keeping your back straight, bringing your hips back, and slowly round your back, and coming back up, unrolling into a kneeling mountain. You can just lower your arms, bending forward, back straight, just relax your arms, and rounding your back and unrolling one vertebrae after the other. Exhale, bring your chest forward, hips back, and rounding your back, slowly unroll, coming back up. Exhale, forward. Then interlock your hands and fingers, palms facing up, energized breathing again. Exhale. Bring your hands to the floor, hands underneath the shoulders, then extend. Straighten your legs and go into the plank pose, holding the pose straight line from your heels to your hips, to your shoulders. Then actively press down into the bases of your index finger, to your knuckles, and draw your shoulders back and locked and load, pressing the floor away from your body. Make sure you don't collapse into the floor. Just press away, engaging your abdominals and lifting the hips off the floor. So we're just waking up our arms and hands, putting some weight into our wrists. And then as you exhale, lift your hips up, fold back into the downward facing dog. This is our first down dog in this session. You can pedal your feet, bending your knees, just warming up your hamstrings, and your legs, your hips, slightly stretching, moving your hips side to side as well, opening the side of your torso, warming it up. Okay, back to the center. Hold the pose for a few breaths. Stay in the steady downward facing dog. Now step your feet towards your hands to the front. Bend your knees and slowly unroll, coming to the mountain pose. Raise your arms up, hands together, hands to your chest. Now we'll do some more warm-up, sun salutations, Surya Namaskar, B sequence. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, bending forward from your hips, bending your knees, coming into the chair pose. Hold the pose. Hands down, go into your forward fold. Inhale, coming up halfway. Place your hands on your shin. Exhale, hands down. Step your feet back. Go into the plank. You can do the kneeling plank and then go into kneeling chaturanga. And pressing up into upward facing dog. And then fold back into downward facing dog. Raise the right leg up. Step it forward. Coming into warrior one. Keep the hips square to the front, lifting the back heel. Then as you exhale, hands down to the floor. Three-legged down dog, right leg up. And back to the floor. Raise the left leg up. And slowly step to the front towards your left hand. Coming up into warrior one, lifting the right leg. And exhale, hands down, left foot back, and then come into chaturanga or kneeling chaturanga. Go into your up dog and fold back into your downward facing dog. From here you can walk forward or jump forward towards your hands. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees, and come back into the chair pose. Make sure your knees are in line with your feet and ankles. Inhale, raise your legs up, straightening the legs, hands to the chest. Let's do it 2 more times, the Surya Namaskar B sequence. Exhale, folding down, hands to the floor, bend your knees, go into the chair pose. Hold it for a few breaths. You can go a bit higher if you need to, or as low as you can. Hands down, lift your hips, go into forward fold, and halfway up as you inhale. Exhale, stepping back into the plank. Inhale, then exhale into chaturanga. And then pressing up into your upward facing dog. And exhale into down dog. Hold the pose. Raise the right leg up. Slowly step it forward. Coming into your warrior one. Raise the arms up. Or you can just keep your hands to your hips. So exhale, hands down. Three-legged down dog. And back to the floor. Raise the left leg up. And step forward. Warrior one. And exhale, hands down. Step into the plank. Inhale. And then chaturanga again. Make sure your elbows are above your wrists. Pressing up into your upward facing dog. Folding back into your down dog. You can walk forward towards your hands. Jump or one step, inhale up halfway, exhale, forward fold, bend your knees, go into your chair pose. Inhale up, hands to the chest. One more time, inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, bending forward, bend your knees, go into the chair pose. Go into forward fold, inhale up halfway, hands to the shin if you need to. Exhale, hands down. Step into the plank or jump. And then you can do the kneeling plank and kneeling chaturanga. Pressing up into upward facing dog, lifting the hips off the floor, lifting the body away. Then fold back into your downward facing dog. Raise the right leg up, step forward. Back into warrior one. Keep the back leg engaged as much as possible. Hands down. Three-legged down dog again. And then left leg up, three-leg down dog. Step forward. Warrior one. Exhale, hands down. Step your left foot back and inhale into the plank. And hold it for a few breaths here. Or you can do the kneeling plank. Try to engage your shoulders, keep them locked in Amsa Bandha, pressing the floor away from your body. Hold the pose and slowly come into Chaturanga, then pressing up into your upward facing dog or modified up dog / cobra, and toes under, fold back into down dog and rest for a few breaths. Step your feet forward, coming up halfway. Exhale, go into your chair pose, hold the pose, and coming back up. Exhale, hands to your chest, raise your arms up, and folding back down, and your knees inhaling up halfway. Exhale, slowly come to a squatting position, palms to your heels, raise your arms to the front, and slowly lower your bum to the floor. Or you can move your hips slightly back, bend your knees, feet to the floor, and bring your legs close to the chest as much as possible. Engage your lower back muscles, keep the chest open. We'll go into the boat pose, and then into the reverse plank, and then into a twist, and then again we'll do it again, and twist on the other side. Okay, engage your lower back, chest up, shoulders back and down. Slowly lean back and lift the feet off the floor. Raise your lower legs up, parallel to the floor, extend arms to the sides. Keep the chest open. Relax the shoulders. Now lower your feet, straighten the legs. Hands to the floor at the back, or you can turn the hands to the sides, underneath the shoulders, and slowly lift your hips off the floor. So inhale, bring the toes touching the floor, lifting the hips off, up. Press the floor away from your body. Engaging the shoulders, and slowly lower your hips, come to the staff pose, bend your right leg, bring your right foot outside the left knee, left arm, hug your right leg, keep the lower back engaged, chest open, swing your right arm up and back, place your hand behind your buttocks on the floor. Keep the chest open, hold the pose. Try to keep your left foot engaged as well, pointing it up towards the ceiling. To hold this pose for a few breaths, twisting the spine. And back to the center. Bend your knees. Let's go back into the boat pose, lean back, go straight into it. If you're a little bit more adventurous, you can also straighten your legs, or you can keep them bent. Just make sure your shoulders are relaxed, chest open. Lower the feet, hands to the floor behind you, hands pointing forward or to the side. Go into your reverse plank. Bring the toes touching the floor as much as possible. Hold the pose. Make sure you engage your shoulders, not sinking into your shoulders. And slowly lower your buttocks to the floor. Bend your left leg. Bring your left foot outside the right knee, right arm, hugging the left leg towards the chest. And circle the left arm up and back, left hand to the floor behind you. Hold the pose. Make sure you're not rounding your lower back. Engaging the lower back muscles, keeping the chest open. Both shoulders are equal, and left hand just relaxed on the floor behind you. Try to keep your right foot engaged as well, pointing your toes towards the sky. Hold the pose with normal breathing. Focus on your breath. Then back to the center. Lean back a little bit. Swing, relax your lower back. Move your hips side to side. And go into your cobbler. Feet, your heels together, the toes. You can bring your feet close to your hips or a bit further forward, as if forming a diamond shape of your legs, or somewhere in the middle, whichever you prefer. Take hold of your feet, shoulders back and down, chest open, keeping the back straight. Then as you exhale, fold forward, coming up and down, pulsing up and down rather. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. Draw the chest to the front. Just try to feel the stretch in your inner thighs, your groin. You can also press your elbows down against your thighs as you exhale and bend forward. And when you're ready, or if you prefer, you can, or when you're flexible enough, you can just allow your spine to come forward while lengthening, not trying to bring the head to the feet, but rather trying to bring your chest to your toes. You can hold it here. You can use the yoga block, place it on top of your feet if you can reach with your head, or you can just place block on the floor and rest your forehead on the block. Depending on your flexibility, you just do whatever's applicable. Just make sure you don't round your back too much. Make sure you're lengthening your spine. And just feel the stretch in your legs, groin your inner thighs. And coming back up, place the block to the side. Slowly, with your hands, bring your knees back to the center and feel the relief, slowly straightening the legs. Lean back again and shake your legs. Get the feeling back in your hips and your groin, inner legs. Okay, just relax. Sit upright. Then from here, you can go into lying position, Savasana, using your abdominals only, slowly lowering your body, or you can use your arms to lower your body to the floor. Just whichever way you prefer, just do it safely. Coming into the Savasana, just relax your body, center your body on the mat, separate your feet, let your feet fall outwards, bring your hands and arms slightly away from your body on the side, palms facing up. Just continue doing your breathing, just focus on your complete yoga breath. Just stay in the Savasana and just focus your mind on each body part which I will mention, and just try to relax them as you pass through them. Relax your toes, the soles of your feet and your ankles. Relax your shin muscles and your calves. Release the tension in your knees, your inner thighs, your hamstrings and your quads. Relax your buttocks, pelvis, your hips. There's no more tension in your waist, your lower back, lower ribs and your middle back. Relax the upper chest, upper back and shoulders. Releasing the tension in your arms, elbows, up to your wrists. And slightly make fists, a light fist with your hands, curling them in, gently squeezing the fist and letting go, allowing your palms to open up, fingers curling slightly inward. Just relax your shoulders and your neck. your chin and your jaw, your cheeks and cheekbones. Relax your forehead, sides of your scalp, the back of your head, and the top of your skull. Relax your eyebrows and keep a slight smile in your eyes. It's said that the eyes are the windows to the soul. Simply relax and feel your entire body. Feel it very heavy and just let it sink into the floor and simply rest. Just focus your mind on your breathing. Just focus your mind on the sound which you're hearing. Just rest and relax. Let go of all the tensions. No more worries. No more anxieties. Just rest and relax and be at peace. You can just stay here. Just relax until you're ready to get up.